This section of the video is form tips. There's a lot of new movements within tempo, but there's also existing moves that I tweak just enough to add to that lower body intensity. First of all, primary back stretch. You'll notice that I had you lift the heel while the other leg straightened. Let me demonstrate what I was saying so you can focus on it and really get the form to the max. Everything else is the same with the toes forward, knees bent, push out, tuck butt. But think no big toe. So inside your shoe, lift the toes. And you should feel a little bit more of an intensity at the hip ball joint, so that helps with lower body. When I went to a back, which is flat, I said arch butt up to the ceiling. Reach it up and the elbows go up. You keep the hip to shoulder level. You'll feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Now, the important thing is not so much as getting the legs straight, but to have it where you don't move the hips. Oftentimes, beginners will shift their hips or have one hip tilt. And if you want lower body inch loss, you need to stabilize that, so you tighten the butt. And to help out, you lift the heel as the other leg twists the knee out, no big toe, twisting from the hip. Try to straighten. You're on the outside edge of the foot. You can focus in on my foot. The knee is twisted out. See how the toe is lifted. If the knee goes in, watch my foot. See how the knee has gone in. So you're lifting big toe, twisting from the hip and knee, and it helps you not lift the hip. Bend, both knees go out. So straighten, lift the heel, twisting from the knee and hip and no big toe. Don't let that ankle slip. See that? Keep it straight. Don't let it slip. It's lifting high as you can. Knee is out, twisting from the hip, and no big toe. So it's inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Tuck, and then pushing thumbs in on those knees. You're tucking, pushing at the top. Twist elbows in, pinch, tuck, chin, and scoop. Tuck, twist, and roll it on up. The main thing is lifting the heel as you straighten the other leg with that torque from the hip and the knee. Okay, another thing you noticed is when I was doing the TTapp twist, I was reaching with the elbow. On linear alignment, you've learned this in the regular workout, you're reaching back usually level. This time, I want you to go ahead and let the front one drop. So the toes are forward, knees are bent, butt is tucked. As you reach back, you focus more on elbow, shoulder being level. And as you reach back, you use your head, but it's the opposite knee pushing out as you reach back. Butt is tucked as hard as you can. Knees are bent down to the edge of the toes. The deeper the knee bent, the better the butt tuck, the more the inch loss lower body. So as you inhale big, reach, push, knee, 2, tucking butt as hard as you can. I'll give another angle. Bend, tuck, out, no big toe. Inhale big, reach, push, knee out, tucking butt, 2, 3, 4, then pulse, 2. Notice how the knee goes out each time, but the butt stays tucked. Now, we also did 3 to the side center, and I want you to think about using the knee to move the upper body. I'll demonstrate. Bend those knees, tuck the butt, push out, no big toe. Pull the chest down and back. Feel those lats? If you're too high, you're using traps. Pull down, you'll feel the lats and the trap equally. So when you're twisting back, I push that knee as I'm twisting to my right. My left knee is pushing out. Twist, 2, 3. Now to come center, I push that knee, tuck butt at the same time. Tuck butt, push knee. Okay, so give you another side view. So it's twist, 2, 3, tuck butt, push knee. One more time. Bend, tuck. So it's reach, 2, 3, tuck, push knee. You need to lead with the knee, and you can feel those muscles working. Now, I'm not doing all of the exercises. These are just form tips for you to practice while you're going on through. Now, other moves that we've introduced was during the balance sequence, you're pushing with the thumb more. Okay, what I'm talking about on that is you're using leverage isometrics. So when you do linear isometrics, keeping the shoulder hip in a line, leverage means push and you activate those muscles isometrically. So leverage isometrics will help you stabilize upper body, which then in turn helps you lose more inches lower body. So when I had the arm out, tuck and lift out, you're pushing with that thumb. Push down with the heel, torque it in, tuck butt, push thumb as you come up, push thumb as you come down so that you're using the full use of leverage isometrics. Bend knee, tuck again, no big toe on the supportive leg. That is a biggie. When you get into lower body tempo, try not to have a turnout. Even a ½ inch turnout like this will allow less inches to come off the outer hip and second butt cheek. Keep it forward, push knee out, no big toe. Then with the leg doing the lifting, push the thumb. Let's just try 2. Ready? Push thumb as you lift, push thumb, no big toe. Push thumb as you lift, push thumb tucking butt at the same time. Once more for 3. Tuck, lift, and down slow without a big toe. I know it's going to make you bobble a lot. You will have seen me bobble during thread the needle. That's the next one, thread the needle. The reason I bobbled during the U swings is because I was really pushing knee out KLT with an NBT. NBT meaning no big toe, but with the thumb back. Okay, let's just review for form. Bend your knee deeper for a better butt tuck with shoulders back. On the U swings, I had the palms up to the ceiling. In the regular workout, I've just let you swing from left to right. But palms up as you come over as far as you can. You have it to where you don't have to think about toe forward. It's a turned out foot. No big toe on that bottom. All the weight on the outside edge. Thumb back when you swing over. That will activate the upper body and give you a full torque. So all the way over as high as you can, down, tuck, thumb back as you lift, tuck, and no big toe. Tuck, lift, thumb back. Tuck, lift, thumb back. Tuck, lift, thumb back, and bobble, but you get better core. Same thing on the cross. Keep the knees bent deep, but tighten the upper body more. So, for example, as you lift, tighten, tuck, keep that knee bent deep, and push it out as you lift. Every time you lift, you push knee out. Cross, push, tuck, lift. Cross with no big toe. Okay. Going on to bun blasters. That move is mainly to reach out and really slim trim, but if your heart rate is not there, if you don't have the cardiovascular fitness yet, you can cross your arms. Okay, bun blasters review. Toes are forward, knees are out. I want you to sit all the way down to your hip and knee are level, like you're sitting on a chair. Go as far as you can, your own max, but this is the ultimate. From here, I have it where you're reaching out behind your ear. You don't move knee to ankle, just the butt. See how I didn't move knee to ankle? No knee to ankle. No knee to ankle. No knee to ankle. Most common error, up and back. Knee moves forward. Knee moves forward. And all that does is bulk the thighs and butt because it becomes isotonic, which is one attachment in the belly of the muscle. Okay, those arms out, you can hear my heart rate. Really raise the cardio. So if you're not there yet, you cross to focus on the slimming, trimming, and inch loss without so much cardio. I'll demonstrate. Toes are forward again. Bend knees, push out, no big toe. Cross at the chest. Reach out. Get level from the knees to butt. From here, it's tuck, 2, 3, look at floor. Reach out with the butt and elbows, but not the arms. Keep, no big toe. Don't move that knee to ankle, reach out, but tuck, 2, 3. Reach out and feel those muscles work. Then grab those calves and rock. 2, 3, 4. Pull it up, tuck, knees out. Feel how the cardio didn't come up quite so much, but you could really feel those muscle fibers working. Full fiber fatigue is what gives you that ultimate inch loss for the lower body. Okay, then we went on to the floor. When we're on the floor, I added a couple of new moves. Now, gymnastic stretch, which we went through, there is a target pop, but I think I explained it enough. More importantly, though, are those in-outs that are on hit the floor. So let's go ahead on down. When I was talking about in-outs, the whole thing to mainly focus on is linear alignment. The thumb up is a new technique. Now you can use that during your hit the floor or hit the floor harder, and it'll take you to a new level. Don't hunch. Bringing your knees in, the most common is feet come to the center. When you bring the feet out, aligned knee to ankle, with knees aiming at shoulder, that's total linear alignment, you'll slim trim those tummy, hip pads, and hip and thighs. So from here, it's the extension keeping that alignment, touching, extension, keeping the alignment coming up. The tendency as one gets tired, the feet starts to come in. So focus on that. When you're out in a turnout, it's not how far out you go. Lift butt for your spinal alignment, turn from the hip and knee, don't hunch, bring elbows in, lift the thumb. 1, 2, 3, you pull in, you aim at the base of the butt with a pointed toe. Again, common error is to touch the feet. It's not a seal. You aim at the butt. Aim at the butt. Now in one of the videos, I had you move the body. But if you want to focus in on lower body inch loss, you isolate upper body. So tighten muscles in the back. You can see it from the side. When I say tighten muscles in the back, that means those lats, which help the stomach. Tighten. Don't move. The upper body thumb is up. You'll use those muscles much more effective. Okay, we also went in after the in-outs. I introduced a couple moves, primarily the ones that I want you to focus on, and is pretzel twist and diva derriere. It's all about linear alignment. And I also introduced the knee crossovers. So since that's also sitting up, let's do knee crossovers. There's a variation of it in hit the floor, but instead of aiming over to the floor, you think more about linear alignment. Now, the biggest faux pas is that when people bring in their knee, the foot is in the center. Get the foot out, underneath the knee. That alone trims the tummy. As you lean over with the knee, it's not how far over, it's how straight you can get knee to ankle. Now the exhale there is for our short torso T-tappers. You exhale, you pull those ribs in so the knee can get over, and you'll trim the torso at the same time. So to compress the ribs, you're on your butt cheek. You actually roll over. From here, you can do the first one slow. If you need to stretch it, keep the bottom toe pointed, keep the knee ankle level. Go ahead and grab the foot, help your body get that kinetic awareness. Then push knee down, lift with the foot, keep lifting, lifting, pushing, pushing as you bring the hand. Exhale, then bring to the shoulder. Notice how the foot is out and back out. So it's up. Push knee, lift foot, shoulder, foot out underneath that knee. Knee ankle is very important alignment. Knee ankle alignment, knee ankle alignment. Okay, now it goes to pretzel twist. On pretzel twist, you heard me say it's just like balance. It's because you're doing the same movement as the regular T-tap workout. You're up on the elbow. Don't have it out. That'll hurt the shoulder. Don't hunch. Don't hunch. Use the muscles to keep that shoulder and keep the elbow underneath. That keeps everything isolated and protects. Hip forward is the most important. I cannot stress enough shoulder to hip alignment. Most common is we want to drop the hip so we can lift the leg. It's not how high the leg goes. It's how much you can keep the hip to hip in a straight line, or better yet, slightly in front. See how that torque? Slightly in front. So that's why you use the base of your hand on the back side of your butt, and you push, dropping the elbow. Drop the elbow to pull the shoulders back. Push. Now you pull up the toes to keep it flat. Now it's not just a flat foot, it's pull the toes up and push the heel down for neurokinetics. Now once you're there, you should already feel the stomach tightening. You lift and you really can't go much further than that. The other common error is that toe, if I see the toe go up, that means the hip is rolling back. That means if you start to see your toe come up, push harder on the hip and the toe will come forward. Lifting in alignment, now coming into a knee, ankle lift, just like balance. Knee, ankle has to be level. Don't let the toe up, keep it forward. Knee, hip is level, and don't let the foot, that's the most common. Foot up, knee down. Keep it level. Knee to hip at hip level is what you're doing. So all the way up, extend, lift, push that hand, repeat. High as you can, level, extend, lift up, and now. When the foot goes back, knee is behind the ear. Now, a lot of people can't stretch their legs straight. It's not how straight, it's how much you can get this behind the ear. You aim knee, ankle to touch. Use the stomach to lift. Lift stomach. Try to lift it back as far as you can. If you can't straighten, that's okay. It's how much of a turnout you can get to lose the inches in the lower body. So your hand is down, tighten tummy, lift and bend. Over, tighten tummy. You can use momentum with that hand. Use momentum, but just think to tighten tummy at the same time. You saw where I put the knee on the instep. Elbows underneath the shoulders are important. I shifted so you could see because sometimes you're so tired you kind of collapse. And this has all of the muscles out of alignment. You keep everything very linear alignment. Elbow to shoulder, lifting up, and you'll feel your body being twisted in two opposite directions, which will trim the tummy. As you lift, it doesn't matter how high, it's just keeping the knees straight. Keep the knees straight even when the foot is flat. Keep the knees straight. Okay, going in on Diva Derriere. There's a target pop on it, but I can pretty much give you some primary points, and it's on the website TTapp.com for free, so you can print it out. Primary point, linear alignment. I cannot stress enough linear alignment. So since you're looking straight down, hip to knee, knee to ankle, and then heel to toe. Keeping the knee high is what takes so much muscle when the hip is forward. As soon as I see the toe go up to the ceiling, I know the hip, because it's tired, is dropping back. You push hip forward, then you have to think KLT. You actually are pushing the toe down. You should feel it right in the shin as you're forcing that into a KLT position. So from knee to ankle, it's level, KLT toe forward, torquing, pushing hip, down knee over the knee, and as you start to get fatigue, the knee sometimes comes forward in front of the knee. You need to keep knee over the knee, pushing, and you're going to feel all the concentration, but it's not just for the butt. It really works the stomach and those pesky hip pads and the fat on the back. So you can feel it. Now, anytime you feel like you're going to have too much fatigue and can't continue, don't rest in the middle, or you can get a Charlie horse. If at any point you have some type of fatigue, you just stretch that leg out and leave it straight out. Don't let the foot go down. Keep it up. Inhale big, exhale big, maybe point flex a few times, but don't rest. Just hold it there till you feel like your strength is coming back. Okay, when we said the little lifts, after we do the high ones, it's keep it level, lift and down. Keep that hip pushing forward. Level meaning don't drop the knee. Keep it hip high. In, knee over the knee, lift knee to ankle level. Knee, keep it level with the hip and keep pushing. Keep that elbow down, pushing, and you can really feel it from here all the way up. On the full extension, a common error is not going all the way back. Did you see that? From here versus here. All the way back, your ankle, knee, hip, shoulder should be in a straight line with the hip push forward all the time. All the way up, all the way out, all the way up, but keep that hip high. Don't drop down. Keep it level. Level with the hips all the way out. The last part, I know you're tired. By then, people are usually flopping the feet. Think to lift with the knee. Lifting with the knee, not the foot. Lift with the knee, but don't relax the foot. Pull up the toes, KLT it, and use all the muscles. That's why we're slapping it at the end to help get rid of the lactic acid. Push and pulling on up helps you to support your spine. But going through these form tips, just remember, go to your max. It's amazing when you use full fiber contraction, comprehensive compound muscle movement, which TTapp gives, it will deliver inch loss so quick you can feel the body awareness soreness hours after this workout, but you won't get a Charlie horse because there's stretching in there. Do those inhales, do the water breaks, don't give up, it works. So I hope these form tips help you to get a better body the TTapp way.